What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie back with another episode. So what are we talking about today, Millie?
Today we are talking. Today we are talking about Funny AF. It is a show on Netflix. It is a Kevin Hart show. Essentially, they are out trying to find the best new comedian, like stand-up comedian. And yeah, we watched it, and we're gonna chat about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched it, it is Funny AF.
Yeah, literally, as the name says.
Would highly recommend.
Definitely.
All the comics were great. They all had, all the comics that showed up were really good comics.
Yeah,
there were a couple here and there that bombed.
Yeah.
But it's a good show regardless to see different new stand-up comedians that you might not have heard of before.
Exactly. And yeah, the premise of the show essentially is they start off like Kevin and well-known people in comedy, people that most people will recognize, like Keegan from Key and Peele. He was out there in one of them, but essentially they went to different cities, so New York, Chicago, and LA, I believe.
I think they went to Boston.
Boston as well. Okay, so they went to a few different cities, and essentially in every city they got a pool of comedians to do stand-up at a legendary stand-up comedy club. And yeah, then they would pick the best people from that original group in that city and bring them to the next part of the competition. So it was like a pretty cool competition, but also had a huge comedic piece in there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really cool. And then they would pick a handful of comedians to move forward. And then, as the competition went on, it obviously dwindled down and down and down.
And then it ended up being a live vote for the semifinals and finals, in which the crowd got to, people at home essentially watching the live event got to vote on their phones and pick the winner.
It was,
which is pretty cool.
Really cool. We were not watching live, so we did not get the full experience.
We did not get to vote.
But we did watch, later on, we just finished watching it yesterday. And who was your favorite comedian? Who was your winner?
I guess first I want to acknowledge I love the concept. I love the premise of the show. I love that Kevin got other world renowned comics involved in the show as well. And I just loved the variety of the comics. There was someone from everywhere. There were all different ranges of people, all different types of people, body sizes, race, and all of the comedics brought their own energy, brought their own comedy to the show. And I thought that was really unique to see that, because as you only get to see a big comedy special of someone world renowned already, but to see so many individual stand-up comedians get an opportunity to go after it, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was really cool. I agree with you. Definitely. I've not really watched stand-up comedy before, so it was,
true.
Very new. Also just watching a bunch of younger, I guess less experienced or less famous comedians. So that was really cool, and definitely the diversity of the group was very nice to see. Everyone was super unique in their delivery and their jokes.
100%. And to answer your original question though, I thought the people at home who voted live did a great job. I think the votes were essentially exactly what we would have picked, at least coming down to the final four.
Definitely.
And then for the top two, we thought it was gonna be very close between Reg and Usama, because we really thought that they hit their thing out of the park. And Ron's we obviously enjoyed so much. Ron is hysterical. I think one of the judges, I can't remember his name, we're watching his show,
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. Tom Segura was saying about Ron, he said, "You're someone who would be funny reading a newspaper." And I agree with that wholeheartedly. I just think that his whole demeanor was just hysterical.
It was
so funny.
So well-deserved winner.
Ron was 100% a well-deserved winner. I also really loved Usama. I think throughout the entire competition, he was just fantastic. I would love to see him at a show as well. And then Reg too. His range of topics in all of the different things fantastic.
Yeah, he has great, crazy range and has like a lot of crazy stories.
Yeah, yeah,
My
a lot of crazy
goodness.
stories. And then
big shout out Caitlin,
Caitlin,
of course.
yeah, she was hysterical.
So funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't make up like humor like that,
No.
you know? Like, I kind of love the elements of like the vulnerability, you know, that they each kind of brought into their own show, like kind of making fun of themselves a little bit.
The self-deprecation.
Yeah, but like doing it in a funny way and like spinning their experiences to really like, you know, involve the crowd in their life. Like, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, the crowd work is always so funny.
Yeah.
I feel like when they bring the crowd into it, it like makes the space so much better.
And there was like one episode, I don't remember what stage it was. It was getting, you know, once they got past the initial groups, they actually did a roast of Marshawn Lynch in the show.
Oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't seen it, there's literally a little sneak like mini roast of Marshawn Lynch with the competing comics in that show.
Yeah, I think it was when they got down to like the final 10.
Yeah.
They yeah, because I think that's when Reg got called in.
Right, he got called
someone
back.
dropped out because they didn't want to do the roast.
Yes, that's
and
right.
So Reg got called back for the roast. Then like made it all the way to the finals.
To the final.
But yeah, the
what
roast
a comeback.
was hilarious.
That comeback of Reg was unbelievable. Like getting called back into a new thing and just showing up and running with the prompts.
Yeah, literally he killed that. Yeah, and that probably one of like the funniest jokes from the whole show happened during the roast, and it was Ron.
Ron. Oh my god, Ron.
He had some crazy jokes.
His joke in that roast, that was hysterical. That was arguably one of the funniest things I've heard, which is also what Kevin said.
Yeah, literally.
Kevin said that was one of like the best jokes he had ever heard. So yeah, definitely go watch that roast of Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, because they also like roast the other contestants and then roast Kevin, and then Nikki Glaser was also there.
Yeah,
like,
Nikki Glaser.
Her a little bit.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
there are just a lot of like really cool elements in this show. Like they brought in like really great like other comedians like Nikki Glaser, like Segura had Chelsea. Yeah, so like there was like a lot of like cool elements of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then of course just like the comedy itself. Like every single episode will make you laugh. 100%. Every episode will make you laugh. Like even in the earlier stages of the show when it's like a bunch of random people, you're still gonna laugh.
Yeah,
like,
everyone has like funny moments and funny jokes. Like you'll laugh at probably maybe every set.
Yeah.
I think there were a couple.
Were
kind of
yeah. Not everybody hits
bombs,
it. But it could have been our humor though. Like
no,
maybe someone else would think it's hysterical
humor
even if
is like subjective.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I really enjoyed that show. So yeah, that was Funny AF. Season 1, hopefully Netflix, if you're out there, we would love to see season 2.
Definitely.
The winner of the show gets an hour-long Netflix special. So
I wonder when that's gonna happen.
I know, yeah.
Ron.
So we're waiting to see Ron's special. And with that in mind, you know, Netflix, we were also kind of thinking maybe for the runners-up, you give them a little 30-minute special, you know?
Honestly.
I mean, that'd be Caitlin, Reg, and Osama, a 30-minute special on Netflix, kind of leading up to Ron's hour like special. That's our pitch. That's our pitch. We think it'd be sick.
Well, limited series.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, if no one else watches, we will be there. We would watch it. I would love to see Osama go for 30. I'd love to see Reg go, and I'd love to see Caitlin as well. Like,
yeah,
they were just hilarious. So funny. Yeah, hysterical comedians. So yeah, I hope they come out with the season 2 soon. Please, Netflix. And yeah, we're waiting to see Ron's special, and I really hope that some of the other comedians, specifically the ones that were in the finals, also get a cool
some more. Yeah, definitely. I mean, sick. Kevin literally said it to Usama at the end. He was like, I don't know if you have an agent or whatever, but your phone's about to be blowing up. And I'm sure he was right about that.
100%. Yeah, that guy's hysterical. Netflix, if you're out there, please listen to us and whatever.
Yeah.
So those are our thoughts on Kevin Hart's new show called Funny AF. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
We did, very much so.
Massively funny. And
if you made it this far,
thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.